I take the digital balance. I think the connection is... Yes, we are connected. Start the broadcast now.
In this weird story, we follow the sun to the one place on its yearly road that almost nobody is allowed to know it goes. There's a date the sky keeps every year. Late November into the dead of December, your horoscope deletes it. The sky does not. For about 3 weeks, the sun walks through a gate. A resurrector stands at one side. An archer stands at the other, arrow drawn. The road between them was called by people who never met, the road of the dead. And at the bottom of it, the sun arrives on the longest night of the year, and then turns around and climbs back out. We don't tell you what it means. We take no side. We lay the pieces down in order and let you decide which came first, the gate or the story we told about it. Start with the deletion. You've been told the sun crosses 12 signs. It crosses 13. Every year after it leaves the Scorpion, the sun spends about 18 days, roughly November 30th to December 17th, in front of a constellation almost no one names. Ophiuchus, the serpent bearer. It isn't fringe, it's the official map. The line the sun travels runs straight through Ophiuchus, the same as it runs through the Scorpion or the Archer. The sun is in front of it longer than it's in front of the Scorpion. Astronomers have known for centuries. So why isn't it on your card? Because the signs were carved into 12 equal slices a very long time ago. 12 neat 30-degree rooms, clean math, 1 sun per room, 1 per month. 13 ruins the arithmetic, so the 13th was quietly handed over. The days the sun actually spends in the serpent bearer get filed under the Archer instead. The sign wasn't disproven. It was edited out for tidiness. Now look at who they erased. To the Greeks, the figure holding the snake was one specific man, Asclepius, the greatest healer who ever lived. So good that he stopped being a healer and became something the universe wasn't built to allow. He learned to raise the dead. The story says he was given the blood of a slain monster. One side of it killed, the other side of it brought back, and he used the bringing back side. The dead stopped staying dead. The Lord of the Dead noticed his halls going empty. He complained to the King of the Gods, and the King of the Gods agreed there was a line, and that this man had crossed it. So he killed him with a single bolt. Then, in the strange way these stories go, he honored him. He hung the dead healer up in the sky, still standing, still holding the serpent, the animal that sheds its skin and walks out new, the man who beat death, pinned to the ceiling of the world as a reminder of the rule he broke. That's the figure astrology deleted, the resurrector, the one who stands exactly where the sun crosses every late November. Keep walking the date forward. The sun leaves the serpent bearer in mid-December and steps into the next figure, the Archer, bow drawn. And here's the part you can check yourself on any clear night. The arrow isn't pointed at nothing. It's aimed at a specific spot, and that spot is the exact center of the galaxy. We didn't know what was there until recently. Now we do. At the point the Archer's arrow marks sits a black hole, 4 million times the mass of our sun, 26,000 light-years away, the gravitational anchor the entire galaxy turns around. The one place in the visible sky where light goes in and does not come back out. People who had no telescopes drew an arrow and aimed it at the heart of everything. Make of that what you will. We just note the arrow and what it points at. And running through this whole stretch of sky, the serpent bearer, the Archer, the core. There's a dark road. It's real. A lane of dust threaded down the middle of the glowing Milky Way, so thick it blocks the light behind it. Astronomers call it the Great Rift, the Dark Rift. To the eye, it looks like a black road cut straight through a river of stars, heading for the center. On the other side of the world, with no contact, no shared language, the Maya looked at that same black road and named it Xibalba Bay, the road to Xibalba, the underworld, the land of the dead. In their great story, 2 hero brothers walk down that road into the realm of the Death Lords, are tested, and come back out alive. descent and return, down the black road and up again. The Greeks put a man who beat death at one end of this stretch of sky. The Maya called the road through it the path the dead walk. Two cultures, same patch of dark. Now the date pays off. Keep following the sun down. It crosses the resurrector. It passes the archer. And around December 21st, it reaches the very bottom of its yearly path. The winter solstice. The shortest day. The longest night. The point where, for the ancients watching, the sun was at its weakest, lowest, most nearly dead. And that bottom point sits in the archer, only a few degrees off the galactic center, all but on the black hole, all but on the black road, just past the hand of the man who raised the dead. The sun reaches the lowest, darkest moment of the entire year, right there, in the gate. And then it stops falling. And it climbs back. The light returns. Death and return, written into the calendar, on a date, every single year. Here's where we keep ourselves honest, because this is exactly the kind of thing that gets oversold. About 15 years ago, people took this alignment and built a doomsday on it. The sun, the solstice, the black hole, the road of the dead. December 2012, the end of the world. It didn't happen. And the science says it never could have. The solstice is just the day Earth's tilt leans us farthest from the sun. It has nothing to do with the stars behind it. And the black hole, for all its size, is so far away its pull on us is effectively nothing. The sun doesn't fall into anything. Nothing aligns and fires. So we throw the doomsday out. It's the part humans added. Throw out the doomsday, and the bones are still strange. The date is real. The sun does cross that gate every year and bottoms out in it. The 13th sign is real, and it did get deleted. The arrow is real, and it does point at the center. The black hole is real. The black road is real. And the two readings of it, a man who conquered death on one side, a road of the dead running through, were laid down by people who could not have compared notes. Nobody had to coordinate that. It may be nothing but the way human eyes find faces in the dark, or the same few stars kept telling people the same story. We don't claim to know which. And one more thing about the date. If you were born from the last day of November to the middle of December, the sun on the day you were born was not in the sign printed on your card. It was here, in the gate, in front of the man holding the serpent, the one they took off the wheel. You were never the archer. You were the deleted 13th, and almost no one ever told you. So here is the order, and nothing more. A sign that was erased, a man who beat death, standing where it was erased. An arrow aimed at the one thing light can't escape. A black road that two unrelated peoples both called the way of the dead. And the sun, every year, walking down into all of it on the dying day, and walking back out. We take no side. We only ask the same thing we always ask. Which came first, the gate or the story we told about it? Next time, on Weird Stories, we go down the road, not the one in the sky, the one in the ground the Maya said it pointed to.
This has been the Digital Madman. If you enjoyed this, please share it, subscribe, and smash the like button so we can get the algorithm to pick it up. Thank you, and I will speak with you next time.